Hello everyone, it's this time of the year where I, after been using this SE DynaCaster microphone for quite a while, all of a sudden starting to doubt that this is actually the proper microphone for my voice. And therefore I have an SM7B here. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, this is a good opportunity to compare these two microphones because they are similar in many ways. First off, they are both dynamic microphones. Second off, they have the same adjustability on the back. It's almost like a built-in EQ where you could adjust the lower frequencies and you could adjust the higher frequencies, which is pretty good because that means that the sound output you get from these two microphones are closer to a finished product once you entering your post-processing. Besides that, I'm also recording to an Rode Podcaster Pro, which has an EQ added to both of these microphones. That means for me, in my workflow, I have to do absolutely nothing with the sound that I get out of these microphones and out of my recording in the post-processing, which saves me quite a lot of time. Anyway, there have been something with this microphone that I just really can't put my finger on, that I don't like it so much. And sometimes I do. I just can't put my finger on it. It's just like it has some rumble to it. And at the same time, with that rumble, it lacks some clarity. And trust me, I have been adjusting it back and forth and trying to figure it out. It also messes up with your head when you're recording your own voice. And my voice is unique and things might be different for you. But anyway, this microphone is $150 cheaper than this microphone. However, I don't think that price difference reflects in quality, because I think SE Dynamic purposely put this microphone cheaper than the SM7B, because the SM7B is a legend itself, and it has this reputation that it lives on. Every single podcaster, well, not every single, but there's tons of podcasters and YouTubers and people using this microphone, and for a good reason, because it is an excellent microphone. And in order for DynaCaster to compete with the legacy of the SM7B, they had to go for a lower price. But at the same time, I'm sitting here and saying that I don't like how it sounds. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to read some stuff that I asked ChatGPT to create for me, that is some good lines to test microphones. Hello and welcome to our quick sound check. We start with a few plosive sounds. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Next, let's test for sibilants. She sells seashells by the seashore. Finally, let's check for clarity and dynamic range. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Thanks for helping us with these tests. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is that I'm going to bring the sound into the computer, listen to it, analyze, and then I'm going to share my thoughts. I'm back from the computer, and I guess we had a quite interesting turn of events here. First of all, I've been recording different tests, probably like 6-7 times or so, and I did some tweaks in between. And now, where I'm ended up, it is in a situation where I can't actually hear any difference between these two microphones. That's kind of a good thing, because initially I was bothered by a certain hollowness from the SE DynaCaster and a certain rumble and a lack of clarity. While when I'm connected, the SM7B, it almost sounded good from the start. There was just this one adjustment I had to do with the frequency response, where I initially boosted the higher frequencies all the way to the top. And now I'm just leaving it to the linear, which was better for me. So I managed to get the right sound from the SM7B quicker than I managed to get it from the SE Dynamics. However, I'm not a sound guy, and I don't know much about sound. Probably more than many other people, because I've been nerding around it for quite a while and trying to figure this thing out. But in the very end, sound is not my specialty. But let's sum this up. The SE Dynamic, the more expensive version where you have the adjustment, a microphone for around $250 to $300 compared to the legendary SM7B that goes between $400 and $500. They sound extremely similar. So similar that I'm having issues to really figure out the difference between them and figure out which one is one. Well, I guess that's a good thing. The only dilemma I have now is which one should I keep? I guess this one, because it's the legendary SM7B. But if you don't want to spend the money on a legendary SM7B just because it is an SM7B, the SE DynaCaster is a solid option. You might have to tweak it a little bit more, or you might not. It all depends on your skill, your voice, and so many other factors. And I think what we proved here in the very end is that it doesn't really matter so much in the very end. It comes down to other things. I honestly don't know what to make about this video, or what it is that I'm really trying to, what point I'm trying to make here. But if you find this interesting and you want to see more microphone related content, well, I guess not. There's not going to be much about microphones here. But if you want to see more microphones, well, let me know in the comment. I'm definitely out on deep water here talking about sound and microphones. But anyway, if you want to see more of my content, considering subscribing by clicking here. Thanks for watching. I see you later.